Hello and welcome to the Advice Net. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about religion. And the reason is because I get a lot of emails about religion, family, and primarily what the emails talk about is how religion is breaking up families, differences of opinions, things of that nature. And it's a little difficult for me to talk about religion because of my take on religion. And basically, my take on religion is religion and hypocrisy go hand in hand. I know a lot of people's not going to like it, but it's the truth for me. Now, I was raised in a church, and up until we became adults, I went to church, but I think my mother sent us to church so that once we do become adults, we'll have a spiritual base, and if we choose to at some point in time have a religious base, we know somewhat what's out there. And so we were exposed to church. But for me, look, first of all, religion is man-made. There's nothing in the Bible that states that God created religion. Man created religion. So I believe in God, be it Allah, Yahweh, Rosa, Sharon, whomever. I do believe in God. Do I believe in Jesus? I believe Jesus may have walked the earth. But again, when I read the Bible, Jesus never claimed to perform any miracles. Okay? From what I read in the Bible, it was by your faith. So, people still put man up there with God, and that just doesn't happen like that. I'm just not into religion, and so when people write and talk about how it's breaking up families, I just really can't relate, because I don't force my religion, because I'm non-denominational on anybody. People go to church, and you go inside church, and they talk about the Old Testament and the New Testament, and they want to apply some of what's in the Old and some of what's in the New. They're inconsistent as far as I'm concerned. I personally don't see a reason to learn about everything in the Bible. I think it's a good book to learn by. But I just, look, the Bible was written thousands of years after Jesus died. Okay, they want to base the Bible on that. So when something is written like that, things are lost. Things are translated. The King James Version doesn't have as many books as the Catholic Version. You go into the Bible and want to talk about tithing. Well, that's in the Old Testament. Why are we applying the Old Testament and we have the New? You want to talk about sex before marriage. I don't see anything in the Bible that discusses sex before marriage. People say it's in there. What they've told me is in there. I've read and I just don't see it. People interpret what they want to interpret, the way they want to interpret. They have one religion that says only 100,000 or 10,000 something or other is going to make it to heaven. Well, if 100,000 haven't made it to heaven yet, they ain't gonna make it. Okay? So I just relate religion with hypocrisy, and that's just my take on it. It's just strictly my opinion. Doesn't have to be true, but that's just my opinion. I just think that I got just as good a chance of getting to heaven as anybody. I do. I just feel that way. You got some ministers who call themselves ministers that people have really looked up to, They caught HIV because they having homosexual relationships, and that's, according to the Bible, it's wrong. But somehow people can see the need to forgive them. People don't want to forgive me because I speak the way I do about religion. But that's just my opinion, and I'm gonna stick with it. And that's the Advice Nut. The Advice Nut at live.com. The Advice Nut at live.com. You can also contact me on my website at theadvicenut.tripod.com. Until next time.